Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com or linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. Go now. It's your brother King Simon. Remember to support Carbon Royalty. Support Carbon Royalty. Cash App, $ King Simon 3158. And PayPal.me/King Simon. Oh yeah, the applause is hot. The applause is hot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yes. King Simon, KSB family, KSB TV.
We're enjoying. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time today, family. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, family. So make sure you tell a friend, share, and remember, this is a troll-free zone, only for those who want to learn. That's right, for only those who want to learn. That's how we doing it. Oh man, that's right. That's how we doing it. It's the troll-free zone, like I said. And please like, thumb up. Share this video because we're going to turn up today. We're going to have a great time. And just want to remind you, we are also broadcasting on Numerovation Nation and Twitter. We're also broadcasting on Facebook also. But let me change that up because we're broadcasting on multiple platforms. This is not a private link. Broadcasting live on FB Live. That's right, FB Live. So if you're on FB Live, that's King Simon at FB Live. I'm going to start moving it over to King Simon Production because everybody has access to that, just in case King Simon fills up. On YouTube, also at King the Numerovation, the Ministry of Numerovation, and of course, you're here right now at King Simon Presents. Just want to make sure that's locked in. And we're broadcasting on Twitter at King Simon Prod. So if you have a Twitter account, you could also tune in. You could tune in live and direct on the Twitter account. And we're going to have a great show because we're going to be talking about something that we got coming up. Me and these two people here, these two individuals have Sister AmaAkata and JASHUA Sarah. Of course, we got a great event coming up if you're in the Brooklyn area on May the 30th. Yeah, on May the 30th. If you're in Brooklyn, this is what we're doing. Math is God's autobiography. Can you read it? Oh my goodness, what a question, what a question. Math is God's autobiography. I don't care what God you call it. Allah, Jah, Yashua, the Tao, Buddha, whatever you call your creator. Math is God's autobiography. Can you read it? So we're going to talk about it today. That's why we're doing the interview, not just on Facebook, but also on King Simon and YouTube and KSP TV. That's this King Simon Presents and the Ministry of Numerovation. So let me bring myself in before people start coming in. Oh, I got my energy beads by Uncle Rising Sun. Woo, the energy. Woo. Feel like I got big breasts or something. I got two big breasts on here. You know, so feel the Uncle Rising Sun. And I got the new book, Paul Mooney. Black is the New White, a memoir. It just came in. See, oh man, rest in peace to the elder. Rest in peace to the elder. Rest in peace to the elder. Make sure you get the book. Oh man, Dave Chappelle did the foreword to this book. Got some pictures in there. I started reading it already. It's been hilarious so far, and this is just the introduction. It's been hilarious. That's Dave Chappelle's foreword was funny. Also, the first chapter. I'm already into the chapters, man. And I got Paul Mooney's DVD called Race. And he signed it for me at Caroline's years ago when I got that over at Caroline's. He didn't have the books available because he didn't, he just traveled. DVDs or CDs was easier to travel with. So he had that. He signed it for me. I have it in my collection, signed copy, but this is not signed, of course. But I wish I would have gotten this signed by him. But of course, make sure y'all go and support the brothers family, the Mooney twins, and everybody that's a part of this legacy. Great book so far, and already got me in laughter, making me think about certain things. And Paul was something else. So enough respect to the elder Paul Mooney, who transitioned on Malcolm X's 96th Earth Day celebration. Also, Sam Greenlee. Sam Greenlee was the one who wrote the book Spook Who Sat by the Door. So y'all gotta Y'all got to check that out too. Spook That Sat by the Door. He transitioned on May the 19th. Also, some real revolutionaries really transitioned. So, hey, flyers are out on the streets of Brooklyn, man. The flyers are out on the streets of Brooklyn. Yeah, baby. I'm telling you, family. So make sure you get the flyers. $10 in advance, $30 at the door. I don't know if we're going to be live streaming, how much we're going to charge a live stream. Might charge $25 for the live stream. Depends. You'd have to text me at 347-496-1022 if you want that live stream. Then you'll be able to pay through Cash App and PayPal. So if you want the live stream, then I will live stream it, but you have to send $25 and say live stream. $25 and say live stream and put your email. You'll put your email in the Cash App link or the PayPal link, but it more than likely will be $25 on May the 30th. We're going to be doing it live and direct. Of course, I believe these two are going to do a PowerPoint, but I'm not going to do a PowerPoint. I'm going to have fun with the audience. And in back of the flyer, 10% off with each flyer, with not for the event, but 10% off to purchase anything. All retail purchases at Nicholas Brooklyn Bookstore. Let's give Nicholas Brooklyn Bookstore. This is the first show event I'm doing in a whole year. I haven't done anything. The first event that I'm doing in a whole year. And although I usually pack the place out, because the place holds like 80 to 100 people, but we're going to probably do 45 to 50 people. So the first 50 people that get their advance tickets at $25 or pay at the door, that's $30. You can get there and go and pay at the door if you want, but we're going to have a good time. So just waiting for my partners in Vibe and waiting for the people them to come in. I see Joshua in the background already. Waiting for Ama coming in. I'm waiting for Aisha Amor to come in. And then we're going to start this great shoe for you, because tonight, today, that's right, from 8 to 9 p.m. we're going to be turned up, family. We're going to be turned up. And I just want to make sure that you will be turned up and get the wisdom and knowledge that we have to offer you. You know what I'm saying? Get the wisdom and knowledge that we have to offer you. It's very important, because a lot of us don't understand the importance of math. And a lot of us don't get that, the universe is mathematics. A lot of us don't get that. And it's all right that you don't get it right now, but one day you're going to get it. If you don't understand it now, one day you're going to understand that the universe is mathematics, and we're on Earth in the universe. We're part of this mathematics. And of course, this event is happening. This is going to be big. So make sure you tune in. If you could only get the live stream, beautiful. We'll make sure the live stream is available at $25, $30 at the door, $25 in advance. But the live stream will go $25 straight across the board. And we could do, like I say, we could do it by PayPal or Cash App. You just have to Cash App me the $25 or PayPal me the $25, but make sure you have your email so we can send the link the day of, because we're going to be sending the link to you if we're going to do a live stream. I think I'm going to bring my camera out and we're going to do the live stream and make it happen, because I know people around the world, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth, want to experience, even in Africa. Yes, make Africans great again. Yes. You see that hat there? Yes. So give that a round of applause. Give that a round of applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. I guess the two sisters are late, but I see Joshua in the background. So, okay, I see. Okay, Ama's trying to pop up. Okay, Ama's trying to pop up also. Oh, my God, I'm serious. I can't wait. I'm serious. I can't wait. She don't know my family is from Ghana, so she don't know. I'm Ghanaian, African, Jamaican, Cuban. I got a whole lot of that stuff in me. But I started with the Ghanaian. So that's what it is. So okay, I see her in the background. My partner, my partner in Vibe haven't come up yet. So hey, forget all that. Then we're gonna keep it moving like I do. I like to keep things moving, as people know. Of course, we're gonna be talking about the show that we got coming up. Now, math is God's autobiography. Yes. Can you read it? Can you read it? Well, let me give that a round of applause. Give that a well-deserved round of applause. Yes. All right. Enough of my antics. Just want to remind everybody that tomorrow, this is what we got coming up. Nadine J. Barton is coming in the mother flipping building. She is a chief petty officer in the Navy, multi-published author and trauma and pain survivor. Man, and her book, I got her book. So I'm reading her book and woo, Lord, it's heated. But we're going to talk about that when it's time, all right? And then coming up on Wednesday, we got Susie Q, a.k.a. Shireen, the former disco diva and founder of Native New Yorkers in Montreal, Canada. She's the first Black-owned and operated modeling and acting agency in Canada. So we're going to be speaking about all the madness that went on back in the day and how some of it is still going on in the modeling world right now. And we're just going to try to show her some respect, because put some respect on that name, because they try to disrespect our sisters, them Europeans up there in Canada, try to disrespect. That's where Susie Q was founded, in Canada, by a producer, an Italian producer, I believe, or a Jewish producer, one or the other. But she's going to talk about that, and we're going to kick that in. And then on the 29th, Better Health Shop is going to be off the hook. Better Health Shop. Make sure we support Better Health Shop. We're going to be spreading love on a sponsor. Yeah, we're going to spread love on a sponsor. And that's going to be very important, because she got some great stuff. She got burdock root. She got sea moss. And she's been doing it for some years. So big up to her all the time. And let me get back. Let me let y'all know what's coming up in June real quick, because June is coming around the corner real fast. On June the 2nd, that's Wednesday, we got Kaba Hayawata Kamane coming in. We're going to be talking about his new book called Shabaka Stone. And then on the 6th, I believe we have Miss Connors coming in with pureromance.com. She's selling a lot of stuff for intimate couples to love each other and rub each other and massage each other. So I'm going to have her come on and explain her products. Also, that evening at 9 p.m., we got Mama Oracle coming in from out of Canada. Now, she's trained under Dr. Africa and Dr. Melanie and various other people. So she'll be coming in, and she's an oracle. She's an intuitive sister. And then on June the 9th, we have King Randall from out of Albany, New York. Albany, Georgia, the brother that has just purchased 40 acres, building a school for children, working with children, showing them how to do different things. We're going to show that young brother some respect on June the 9th. And then June the 13th, we have Baba Phil Valentine's son, a.k.a. Bam, Amen Ra Valentine, will be in the building on June the 13th. And then on June the 16th, we got Zion Lex. We're trying to lock in the dates with Zion Lex, but we got definitely June the 16th. We got Zion Lex coming in the building. And then Father's Day weekend, I'll be in Georgia speaking. More than likely, I'll be speaking in Stone Mountain at a friend of mine's shop. And then I'm going to go down to the Altar Candy with Blue Pill and Red Pill and the whole crew. So I'm going to be speaking in Georgia. So I'll be in Georgia for that week or two hanging out. Okay, so I think my partner in Vive is ready. She says, "Give me a minute," but that stuff, Lord of mercy. I try, but I'm about this time, boy. I'm military all the way through. Man, I'm about time. Man, it's so important. So as we continue to keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on in the world, but we try to keep our vibe and our energy positive, and that's why you don't see me put none of the negative stuff on this line and on this feed. And if you didn't get to see Dr. Phil Valentine recently, go into the community section, scroll down, and then go press the private link. There's a private link. It's private. I'm not putting it out on the public, because you know how Dr. Phil Valentine get down. So I'm not putting it out in the public unless I'm talking about health and nutrition with him and his wife. But I'm not putting that out in the public because he's talking about, boom, we know he's talking about his webinar coming up also. So want to show some respect to that. Give that a round of applause. Yeah. Thank you. I pay these people. I pay these applauders. All right. So I believe Empress Aisha Moore is ready, and and hopefully they bring her on before I bring on the two guests that we have for tonight. And without further ado, we're going to talk about my one of my partners in Vibe right here on King Simon Presents, the one, the only Empress Aisha Moore. Give her a round of applause as we welcome on stage. Yes. All right. What's up?
What's up?
You good?
Everything is good, yes.
All right now, family. You got to hit her up on Wilmillion Adornments, Wilmillion_adornments, and make sure you email her at Empress Aisha Moore at Gmail, and spread love via her Cash App. Spread love, if you're gonna spread that love, spread it. That's $ Empress Moore. How's the family? Everybody good?
Yes, everyone is good. I'm just turning off my phone right now.
Good. No problem. Well, without further ado, first of all, the next brother is not a stranger. I'm going to bring on the brother first because I want him to probably bring her on and introduce the sister Ama, because he actually has her to open up. Open up this great event that we're going to have. So without further ado, this brother is the mathematician. He is a spoken word artist. He is an author. He is an educator. He is my brother, master number 29, which is an 11. The one, the only, JASHUA in the mother flipping building. What's up, Lord? How you doing? I can't hear you. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Right.
Yeah, you're on mute. There you go.
What's up? Welcome. Hey, peace, family. It's good to see y'all.
Peace.
Good to see you.
Great, man. I was out at a Malcolm X festival today here in West Palm Beach, so that was a really great vibe.
I know y'all turned up out there, man. I can't wait to get my backside back to Florida and make sure everything I can. I miss Florida already, believe me. I don't care how hot it is, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I'll take the tropics all day, every day, bro.
All day, every day. Before we talk about that, we got author, mathematician, spoken word artist, of course, www.JashuaSarah.com, IG at Ethiopia, Twitter, FB, and it's at Ethiopia, and spread love via his Cash App at $ Ethiopia, and PayPal.me/Ethiopia. So that's all you can get. There's all Ethiopians in this building, family. But brother, I want you to bring on our sister because she's in the backstage, and I want you to bring her on because you're the one that introducing us, and I want to make sure we got a well-deserved round of applause ready for it right now. Go ahead, my brother.
Get that clap ready.
I got it.
Yeah. This is a sister that I met through going on Transatlantic Productions. And she was part of the panel that we had about what's going on with brothers and sisters, the toxicity and where's the solutions. And just was really bringing some brilliance to the conversation and some meaningful solutions. And so we engaged a few more times, saw her in some other rooms with some of my other people, and just started to be like, okay. And she's an author as well. She has a book out, and I'll let her tell more about the book, but then she's also doing work with chakras right now. And so I was like, yeah, that fits in great what we talk about on our mathematics and bringing these mathematical powers into our everyday usage. So I was like, hey man, bring in this trilogy.
Bring it
this is AmaAkata.
All right, let's welcome AmaAkata.
Hello.
Peace.
What's up? Shalom. What's up, my sister? How you doing?
Peace, love, and clarity. Hi, everyone. That was a great introduction. Thank you, JASHUA. That was awesome.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing, man. You met at Transatlantic. That's Minister Clemson Brown, huh?
Absolutely.
That's my boy. That's family.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Oh man, Empress Aisha. Of course, JASHUA. This is of course AmaAkata. I like that name.
Such a pleasure.
Thank you. Greetings, Empress. Yes, it is a pleasure. It is.
Well, let's look at your business right here. Let me look at your business. Make sure it's right and exact on my front here. And of course, you're my guest. You're my author. Your voice of Redeemer. Interesting. That's what it's saying. Entrepreneur also, and your email is. I think I'm my darn streamline is starting to mess up now. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure everything is going well. Also, let me see. Your IG is AmaAkata.
Yes.
That's it. Okay, and your link tree is amaxakata, and spread love by Cash App is AmaAkata. So we want to make sure that is right and exact. Is that right so far, my sister? Okay, that's what. So,
it is. Thank you. Oh,
Wonderful. This is a pleasure. So what are we talking about tonight? What about the mathematics?
Mathematics is the topic of the night. How to bring math into the real world, into manifestation, into application.
So how are we going to do that? What are we going to do? What's the first step?
I got my notes. I'm
taking notes out here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Something going on in my in this area here, so I got to make sure everything is all right. So first and foremost, brothers and sisters, want to thank everybody for tuning in. We're also broadcasting on Twitter. We're broadcasting on King Simon Presents and the Ministry of Numerovation on YouTube, and we're broadcasting on Facebook. So we're broadcasting on 4 different platforms right now, and people are hitting me up from all angles. So I'm looking at all kinds of computers. So forgive me, I got all kinds of stuff in front of me. So I'm just good at this. I love this stuff. But first and foremost, we got this big event coming up, family, and I want everybody to know that y'all can get your tickets right now, family. You can get your tickets. I don't care where you come from. Make sure you get your tickets right now, because the tickets are available right now. You can go to Nicholas if you want and go get your tickets. You can actually pay via Cash App and PayPal if you want and get your tickets. We will hook you up right now if you want to go to Cash App or PayPal, or you can just text me or call Nicholas. Vendors, we only have an unlimited amount of vendors coming, and we got limited seatings, because we're not going to try to fill it to capacity. We're going to cut it down, but we're going to make sure everything is going well and going fine. Okay, so we're going to make sure all that is going. So this is the topic that Joshua kind of presented to us. So Joshua, you named the flyer, brother. You named the flyer. So
I did
talk about why you named it that. As far as math is God's autobiography, can you read it? Why did you name it that, my brother?
So it's real basic and simple. When you look at the transcendental mathematics, when they start talking about things like pi and phi, just the math that we see built into the universe from the micro to the macro, that's like, people say it's like God's fingerprint or God's signature on the works, and I like that concept. But when I really thought about it, I was like, well, really, what we're looking at is numbers are forces, and mathematics is how the forces interact with each other. The things that numbers can do together to create, we call it math. And so if you really look at that, then everything around us is just showing how math unfolds. Or we could say we write down math in order to write down the truth of what we see. It's aside from the opinions and your feelings, it's the vibrational truth of this is exactly how you get that thing. This is how you get it. So if we're playing music, C is always C. You can't change C. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to always be C, and B is going to be B. And that's why we call it C and B. They're different, but they have real specific pattern frequencies, whether it's a higher pitch C or a lower pitch C. C is C, right? And so it's the same thing. It's like it's in scales of life, scales of life, scales of life. So if you look at the unfolding of just God being a whole thing, a circle or a sphere, and then doubling to make 2, and then all of the math that comes out of that, really, we're just watching the unfolding process of how God comes into creation to become all the creation. So it's really just God's autobiography. Like, watch, this is the only way you can even talk about what I do. Here's, math. That's how we talk about how God moves and creates and exists. But then if we can't read it, it's like if you got the whole book of life sitting on your lap and you illiterate, what good is the book of life? You know what I mean? So we've got this whole universe in front of us, this every day, all day, telling us how God is real, the only thing that's real, the realest thing ever, and how it moves, how it operates, how it shows up, how you can use it and engage it. And if you don't know how to read it and how to use it, then what's the good of it? You know, we just kind of like, and it's not to say it's bad. You know, I don't have to be an electrician to use electricity, right? I can come and flip a switch. It's already hooked up for me. It's plug and play. The universe is plug and play. You could just show up and sit by the ocean your entire life, and I feel like that's fine. Like, I don't feel like you owe the universe nothing except your existence. You know what I mean? If you breathe in, you owe me a breath out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's about all I'm asking. If you eat something, I need you to let something back out. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real, that's all you owe is what you take in. You got to process it and share it back with the world. Other than that, you know, it's really just using the mathematics however you want. And I'm like, a lot of us feel like we have things we want to accomplish, whether that's socially or financially or personally. You know what I mean? And I'm like, if you had the mathematics for it, that would make it so much easier. So much easier. It's like, it becomes obvious, you know? Right. Instead of like, oh, I hope, I wish, one day we'll overcome. Like, we need to get out of that one dayishness and hopefulness and be like, here's the mathematical program, go bop, 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 bop. And when we get to the equal sign, we're done. So yeah,
exactly. Also, my sister Ama, you're doing something called energetic scheduling. Now, tell us about that. First, tell us about you. You're an author. You're an entrepreneur. You're doing some great stuff on Instagram. I see some great video footage and Instagram footage. Now, tell us what is it about energetic scheduling, and what do you do as far as using energetic scheduling?
All right, that was okay. Yes.
I know.
I was just.
Well, you can start off with you and your history first. Go ahead, please.
No, it's totally cool. I think they're all in alignment. So
okay, great.
I was just going off of what Joshua just said because I have some ideas around math too. So that was profound. But I'm a person that follows her spirit. You know, I've been studying during this whole lockdown, right? And I've been trying to reach into myself to listen to the guidance of my ancestors, because that's what I do. You know, I speak and I marinate on what I'm saying, and then I reflect on it and see how people before me have come to resonate with what I've done. And I mean that the book Redeemer is a process of me exploring what it means to redeem yourself, save yourself, save something. What does it feel like? What does it look like? And that's where the poetry and lyrics came from. In fact, it's a Redeemer was an experimental project before what I actually want to do. And I decided to infuse lyrics to my music into the book. And I've done the audio reading for the book. So the audiobook should be coming out soon. The cool thing is the lyrics aren't just said, they're sung. So you'll be listening to me read, and then I go into my song. So that was an exploration I've been meaning to do to bring more texture to the book. Especially as a singer, I feel like a lot of us write and we forget that part, you know, and you get to own these books once you write them. And it's funny because people don't actually own books because books travel. Whether they belong to me, next thing you know, they belong to a younger child. Next thing you know, they get lost and get found. So I got really excited by that concept. And so that's how the book came about. And in the midst of all of that, during this pandemic, I like to say, I realized the only constant was day and night. The only thing that didn't change. The sun came up, the moon was revolving, doing its cycling. And I was like, this is like, it blew my mind when I discovered that. Like, I felt like I was thinking like my ancestors, because I had stumbled upon a Clubhouse room. I'm not on Clubhouse like that anymore, but you know, Clubhouse has done the work it needs to do in different people's lives. And there's an elder who goes by the name of Dr. True, and he was talking about a book called Origins, the origins of evolution and origins and evolution of religion. There we go. Boom. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I do have that, but it's somewhere in my. I know which one you're talking about. I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And what was fascinating to me was the stellar cult people who no one ever talks about. And he was talking about them because this person who's communicating to his friends about our history. And that's how we got to find about ourselves, because they keep our stuff, to themselves. And then what they tell us is something else. And in that study, I realized, whoa, they learn time through the stars.
Yes.
How primary, but how like foundational at the same time. We would probably be doing the same thing if we didn't have all these distractions, right? We would be able to follow a foundation that is consistent the day and night. We would have more than just sun and moon. We would have stars to map out. And I just started with that. When that happened, I felt, wow, I'm one with my ancestors right now, because what they were was curious, and what they were was studious. And what they did is take their studies and applied it into real life, and that's why it became spiritual, because they wanted to move with it. It had to be their daily lives. So it's, you know, it wasn't something that's just, I'm gonna write this down and put it in a book. No, it was like, we're gonna learn about these stars and we're gonna talk about them and manifest them in our daily lives, because, you know, we're gonna be in rhythm with nature, because that's the only constant. And when that happened, I said, I gotta keep going. This is so much fun. And I decided to look at my astrology, my chart. Well, hold on, let me get into chakras. That makes it more that breaks it down a bit more. I didn't even like saying chakras, to be honest. I like the word. It's an Indian word, and that's cool. But I was also looking into other names. But for now, I'm just going to use English, and for the lecture, I'll talk more about the other names. And I like to say subtle bodily energies, and there's 7 of them. No matter what culture you look into, there's 7. And each of these chakras uniquely correlate with the day. There's 7 days in a week, right? And with that, okay, I didn't even tell it properly, because when I realized the day and night phenomenon, I was in another thought process, an adjacent thought process, which is I had just finished getting my yoga certificate, and I was, you know, tapping into my chakras, and I kept hearing, oh, we need essential workers, essential workers, essential workers. And it hit me. I was like, why are no one talking about essential needs? Why are we not talking about essential needs? And then I looked at the chakras and realized, wow, each of them touch upon an essential need that each of us need. The root is security. The sacral is mobility. The core is willpower. The heart is compassion. The throat is communication. The, you know, 5th is intuition, and the crown is insight. And I was like, if all 7 is in alignment, or is in fluid, constant, you know, informing of one another,
right?
There's no way we wouldn't be tapped into what's meant for us and what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would be able to create a schedule that's in alignment with the times we're in, because, like I said, the only constant is day and night, right? So I did some research and figured out which planet is kind of associated with each of the chakras, and then I took it to the next level and did it with my, you know, astrology, with our signs, you know. Where's the sun at? That's Sunday, right? What's your sun? My sun sign is Pisces. So the sun is in Pisces. I just meditate on that, you know. There's more to how far I've gone with this, but this is where, you know, scheduling came into place. And real quick before I switch it off, it allowed me to look at the calendar in not this rigid line to line square based way. You know, we cycle. It's a cycle. It's a circle, you know. It goes, I mean, even the earth is doing that, the sun is doing that, we're all doing that, yet the schedule does this. And that's why we're boxed in. That's why we feel all of this energy, and we're not able to flow our energy into the next week, because it's now you got to go to the next Sunday. So now I decided, like, not decided, because it's not a decision, it was a realization that what happens if calendar doesn't go straight a line? What if it goes vertical? I experimented with that too. I can't wait to share what that part has done. But then now I'm in this phase of, okay, let's look into circles. So it's just been such a fun process to think, but then also like allow my ancestors to bring me back down to foundational like thought and observations and stuff. So
that's a beautiful thing. So I'm so happy. I see why, Joshua, why you chose our sister here. I feel the energy. I got it. I see what's happening. This is going to be a very powerful event because I you know, when you sent me the flyer, Joshua, I said, oh yeah, I can do this. I know I'm going to have to do this. Especially, you know, doing numerovation and doing numerology myself, and that's my strength. And then created my own system of numerovation. I said, oh man, can you read it? Of course you can. We're going to read it upside down, in spiral down. We're going to do it all. We're going to have some fun. I'll probably jump on a chair and balance on one foot doing this. So we're going to have some fun. That's the thing. That's how it's supposed to be. So when you say, you know, numerovation for activation, when I told you that, because I tell people that numerology and astrology has become like parlor tricks. People want to get read and all that, but nobody wants to activate. Nobody want to activate these energies which is created, connected to your astrology and your mathematics and your numbers. So I tell people, and that's why in my sessions I tell them let's cut through the fact. I need to know what exactly you need to work on, and then we're gonna work on that and how you can take it to the next level as you spiral up. Because as you know, Joshua is my editor, and you know, of my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, and a few other books. But you know, I said there's 4 paths. One is of course construction, obstruction, destruction, or complacent. It's one or the other. You're going through those 4 paths. If you're complacent, that means you're comfortable. And comfort is the enemy of progress, as everybody knows. So the universe is not comfortable. It's constantly in expansion. It's growing. Everything is growing and moving, and it's all energy. Even this table that I have my equipment on is moving. It's energetic. Everything is moving. So if we don't understand that on a minute level, as far as the humans, as far as, of course, energetic scheduling, as far as the math that brother Ma'at that brother is bringing from the mathematics, the way he's bringing it, and the way I bring it, then is our people. You know, sometimes it takes time, and I know it takes time. But sometimes, right now, we're in the quote-unquote misnomer, the age of Aquarius. They might say in Kemet, the age of Happy, depending on which part of Kemet you live. So it's a vibration we got to work with, and a vibration that's going to help take our people to the next level, especially the babies, because they need to know. And, you know, I want to let everybody know once again, family, we have with us, of course, Sister AmaAkata. We have Brother Joshua Sarah. Of course, Empress Aisha, my partner, Vash, you're going to come up with some questions right now. And, of course, you got myself, King Simon. Don't forget, this is the big event that we are doing. Let me just show it and flash it on the screen real quick so people know. On May the 30th. Oh man, even the number on that day is a powerful number. That 30 is a number, is a powerful number to me. Because in the system that I've created, 30 is like I wanted to master number potential, because 0 is the womb that all numbers come out of. So that 0 adds higher potential, infinite amount of potential behind any number it follows, and any number it's in front of. So you got to pay close attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So, Sister Empress Aisha, you have any questions, please, to any one of us or anyone? What's going on, please? Go ahead, my sister.
This is going to Brother Josh.
Good,
First,
no
I want to thank you. I got to thank you.
You got the book. You got the book. Hey.
And this book is a book that I'm just oblivious to. I cannot teach my daughter this. So thank you for offering tutoring. I appreciate that. And I look forward to my daughter learning, and maybe she'll tutor me eventually. But so thank you for that. And I just want to say thank you again. And now, Sister Akata, thank you for your presence and being here. I appreciate you. Your energy is beautiful and loving, so it's very embracing. And I wanted to know more about the I just want to be a little more clear about the chakras and the works that you do, like with the chakras, like your service.
Okay. Repeat that one more time, so that I can clearly answer that for you.
I just want to be clear on the chakra works that you do, the service that you provide.
Oh, the chakra works?
Yes.
The service I provide, I'm still sculpting how it's going to be provided, but definitely consultations right now. I'm in research mode. So I welcome having conversations with people with the way I'm looking into it. And so when I say research mode, I basically align the different planets to the different days and the different chakras as well. And so what I do next is to talk to the person about their sun sign, their moon sign, where where Mars is, where Mercury is, Venus is, and all sorts of stuff. I also do something called human design. I don't know if anyone has heard of it, but it's a program where it uses I Ching, it uses astrology and horoscopes to figure out each individual's personal human design and strategy through some. I'm trying not to go too far. But with that, they have 4 to 5 different categories: a generator, projector, reflector, and manifester. And then there's the manifesting generator. And that's basically off of the concept that our bodies are like spaceships in this galaxy, you know. Technically, when we say what's your sign and you're like, oh, this is my sun sign, we forget it's also where the other planets were when you were born. There's a particular alignment, and they're drawing a particular image. And it's not just an image, it's an image that once certain planets come into full revolution, it does something to you energetically. But going back, I use that to help, like, I'll take your strategy, right, and look at the planets, and also look at the chakras. And so give an example. My Mars is in Aquarius, right? So that means like quick thinking. Like, you know, that's one of the meanings, right? Because Mars taps into, okay, let me go to the chakras question. I'm sorry, I tend to go all over. I'm structuring right now. This is why it's research. So when we talk about chakras, I've aligned Mars to be paired with intuition. Why is that? Because Mars is a day that's very dynamic and fast-paced, and it's almost like you get in the groove of the work week if in this society. And when that happens, it's not the best day to be diplomatic. So what one has to do is really be in tune with their intuition in order to have a smooth day for whatever happens, whatever quick pace happens. And Mars has to do with your personal, almost like your personal identity, your personal image, right? Which you should be intuitive about. You should be, not you should be all the time, no, but you should be in conversation with yourself and what that looks like. Because that's what the process of life is about. Like, how do you get there? It's not always about getting there. It's actually rarely about getting there. It's about the journey. Did you trip? Did you find a bike? You know, and in life, like, all these different signs that we have that guide us, like where the planets are in our astrology report chart, and then also your chakras. Like I mentioned, intuition is with the 5th chakra. If we align those things, one of the best things that would be best to do on Tuesday rising is to meditate, right? And so not only do I look at those things, but I create behavioral practices that can align a person in their human strategy, with their astrology report, with the chakras as well, because we have essential needs. We know when our bodies were born and all of that. So I fuse them all. It's almost like I'm in the lab with this. But it's not even me. The cool thing is I feel like we should each be in the lab with who we are. But not to create something new, but to distill and understand how we move, to be playful with that. Especially in this world where we're constantly being distracted outside ourselves. Like, we don't even want to be alone in silence because the silence feels daunting and scary. And giving ourselves things to do when we're by ourselves it's not even giving ourselves something to do, but exploring the things we have to do, which is discover and live life and not just let life happen to you. This world tries to condition you, but we have to condition ourselves. And to do that, we got to know ourselves. We got to explore ourselves. And so, yeah, I've used the chakras to align to the different days. And because I told you, I figured out the essential needs of each chakra. I put them on each day. So I guess I could scale that for you. Would that help answer the question a bit? I feel like I did a little talking at first. Did I explain that?
A little something. I kind of got it for the most guide, but you said it's something that it's probably something that you just have to experience with you. It's probably something that you have to go through spiritually along, right by yourself. So.
Yeah. And also I'll have like a PowerPoint. So when you see things visually, like literally you're going to just be like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of cool. And that's what I want to incite. And I'm very happy we talked about kids because that's why I'm practicing this right now. That's why it's not an offering that I've created just yet for adults, but I am creating something like that because, we got to live. But my actual goal is to do this with kids, like to teach them and fundamentally have something where they could just start off their lives feeling like they can do something outside of that's not outside of themselves. Yes. But I can go through the days like I was saying for you if you want me to.
Nah. Say that for the lecture. They got to come for that.
Okay, you're right. Come for
that. Yeah.
Don't give everything.
Don't give everything. Empress, do you have anything for Joshua? You have anything for Joshua?
Joshua, I would like to understand why did you pick Swahili as one of the languages for the children to learn? I was kind of curious why Swahili because I know there's so many languages from the mother.
There are. One of the reasons I picked it is because it's one of the most accessible, in the diaspora. There's mixed emotions and mixed feelings about, if there was a single language for all of Pan-African people to speak, what language would it be? If we were trying to get away from using English as a common language, what language would we speak? And, I don't know. I personally don't know, but I felt like Kiswahili is accessible enough that, it should be just as considered as people can get French and Spanish in most high schools in America. Because I don't know. Are we really rolling up in Spain or France that much? No, but we do have Spanish-speaking people over here in America in particular. And so I felt like, Kiswahili is a language that if you go in lots of places, it's a Bantu based language. It's the Bantu region, Bantu speaking people. And so even though Kiswahili has cousins and uncles and aunts of other languages, if you start to understand some of the basic roots of the Bantu language, then you can kind of figure it out when you get in other places too. So I just felt like that would be a good one to start with. And hopefully people start looking more into it, and see what other languages, because there are lots. Like I would have loved to put like 3 or 4 different African languages, honestly, Xhosa and Twi, I'd have loved to put some of these different things in there. Wolof, those have been great.
Well, you said Wolof?
Wolof, W-O-L-O.
Oh, I'm like, there's a language called Wolof? Okay.
There is a language called Warlock too. So
I was about to say, you'd be
yeah, that's
surprised.
right. Please tell us. Oh yeah, no, we know what's going on.
Related to the children, Brother Sarah. I love that, and I really feel that your energy, my daughter would gravitate towards your energy as that masculine energy. I really think that you're going to create a balance in her educational world because we don't get many brothers.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
one of
true.
the reasons I would love for you to be her tutor.
I would love that. I've had
thank
a lot of
Your daughter's birthday is that day too, right? Her daughter's birthday is that day. Yeah. May 30th. So she's a Gemini. So yeah, she'll get along with Joshua. Joshua's a Libra. She'll get along with Joshua.
Oh, my mother's a Libra, and they love each other.
Okay, I thought so.
My brother's a Libra.
Oh, see.
My daddy is a Libra.
Look at all these Libras.
I know, balance.
But I'm glad that we are going to be doing this. I didn't want to give them too much. I just wanted people to touch what we're going to be doing on the 30th because it's very important. That's why I only said from 8 to 9. But from both of you, as far as the importance that the people, why they should come out and why the children, if they want to bring children, because usually children are free at my events. Children up to the age of like 13 are absolutely free because I know both of you are going to teach it so simply that even the young people can understand it. So just let's stress the importance of getting the parents and the children if they can. And if we do a live stream, we're going to see if we could charge like $25 so people can watch it around the world on a private link. So we can so people can not just limit it to, because I know until New York is fully open, Nicholas is still practicing their social distancing to a certain extent. So we're probably going to only accommodate like 45 to 50, not the regular packed house like we like to do. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to keep that limit there. So please, Sister, I'm going to start with that, the importance of bringing the parents and children, getting involved with understanding themselves through what you do. And Joshua, you after her, please.
One of the things that has been taken from us is our time. But at the same time, it's an illusion that it's been taken from us. Mm-hmm. It's something we always have. It's something we always experience. And it takes a while to get into the groove of it, but you should have fun with it. You should find out why your time is important and the essence of each day. And how better than to do that with your kids? So that you're in alignment with your kids so that they can remind you of certain things like, hey, Mom, today is Self-Love Friday. Here's a gift. You don't have to wait till Valentine's Day to do that. You don't have to wait for Thanksgiving to give thanks on Thursdays, So if we start to implement the natural energies of each day, we will be fulfilled slowly but surely, but we'll enjoy the process of understanding ourselves. And and like I said, what better way than to do that with community? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I like that. That was amazing. And Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays.
Because all that love, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Akoma Day. We on that Akoma Day now.
Akoma Day. Sorry.
Akoma Day.
I know better than that, Sarah.
I'm here for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
For sure. And I'll jump in on that. You on mute, King Simon. We can't hear you, man. You pantomiming, bro.
Sorry. We had Mom show and Washa on, so I know she should know. That's definitely the Akoma House initiative. So big up to them. Go ahead, Joshua, from your point of view, please.
Yeah. So my topic for the lecture is mathematics makes geniuses, and we have this word polymath, right? Which means we're not jacks of all trades. We're polymaths. We study things, we absorb it, we understand it to the point where we can really synthesize, create. Be masterful with these things. Like Imhotep, like Dr. Laila Africa. He was a polymath. That dude was so brilliant. It was ridiculous. I always say he was a walking university. And that's the template. That's how we're supposed to be. That's what's normal for us. The idea of just only focusing on one thing is not really our concept. That's the European concept of specializing in a thing. I only can heal the eye. I only can heal the foot. I only can heal the bones. I only heal the skin, you know. But, you know, we're holistic, so the whole being. So when you come and you look at math, like, you know, one thing that I work with my students is helping them to see math is the same thing, even though we're using different language. So a fraction, for example, is a division problem. And I don't mean it's like a division problem. I mean, a fraction is a division problem. So I'm teaching my students that when you see a fraction, I want your brain to automatically say, this is a division problem. It's whatever the top number is divided by the bottom number, which is also the same thing as a percentage. We're saying this number out of this. So it's 5 out of 100, 5%. You know, so I'm teaching them the language of how to deconstruct when they're seeing math. What does it mean? And also just to see, right here they said water. Right here they said agua. Right here they said H2O. It's literally the same thing. And so if you can start to understand math like that, then when you're looking at the stars, when you're looking at zodiac, when you're looking at chakras, when you're looking at your alkaline and acid, you start to see the patterns of the numbers being repeated over and over. So you can understand it's 7 days in a week, and it's 7 chakras in your body, and it's 7 notes in a scale, and you just keep noticing all of these sevens, and you're like, okay, so that is, they're all the same thing. I said water, agua, and H2O. It just shows up in different ways for different reasons. Over here, we have to write it like this because this is, you know, what interface is there. But if you start to then understand and see the bottom line between the connections between it, then once you learn it in one aspect and you know it in all these other aspects, that's genius level thinking. And that's what we want our children to do, is to be able to look around the world and see the numbers around them. Like they did it visually in the Matrix, where Neo like sees the numbers instead of seeing the image, the illusion. He actually sees the mathematics behind it. And that's what I'm saying, like, that's how we're supposed to see the world. We're supposed to be able to see it in both ways, to enjoy the illusion of it, but also know the mathematics of it so that we can tune it how we want it. So that's the genius level application that we're aiming for at this point, is to be able to read math so well that nobody can even lie to us, because the lie has a mathematic and a deception has a mathematic. And if you understand it, then when somebody brings you, you know, the truth, you like, thank you. And if they bring you deception, like, I don't equal what I'm trying to equal. You know, it's really mathematical. And it takes the emotions out. You know me, man. You know, I ain't scared to talk about some content, but I know how to bring it all right here in math and science. So I don't care about your feelings. It ain't no pushback. I'm not out here just bumping my gums. I'm telling you the math as written by God. So if you want to argue, you take it up with the sun and the moon and the stars. You know what I mean? But your feelings is your feelings about it. If you don't like it, you know, that's cool. That's your choice. But I'm here for my people in power, you know, so.
That's the truth. And I guess, you know, I think, you know, when I had Mr. Adams on recently, he's a mathologist. That's what he calls himself, for 40 years. And he said, you know, there's an absolute about math. You know, you really can't debate about it. That's, you know what I'm saying? There's no debate. He did some stuff with math with us, and he told us to write this number, and he guessed the number that we had. He just said that because there's no absolute. He says it's absolute with math, and he was breaking it down how I can figure out what's going on where you're at, even without being there. Right. That's how good math can pull that. And did you watch it? I think I sent you the link. Did you get the?
I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna watch it though.
No, brother's good. Brother's very good. He studied in India, studied Kemet, he studied all the African art. So good brother, man. But you know, family, I'm so happy that we are going to be doing this event. Empress Aisha, did you have one more question for any one of them before we move on? And I didn't want to keep them. Everything is for the event. I know how this can get, and I don't like doing that long stuff if we got the event coming up. So please,
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're me. Okay. My question is that, will there be like question and answers?
Of course.
Amongst, all right. I mean, like amongst us. It's okay. That's a good answer now.
Everybody. Everybody will definitely. Yeah, we'll definitely have Q&A. Definitely, we like to have Q&A. We love Q&A. That's one thing about myself and Joshua. We love Q&A. You know, I like to have fun. Because I'm not even doing a PowerPoint. I might just bring a board and just show them right there on the board. Bop, 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 bop.
That's right.
Have nothing to do. I'm not afraid. So I'm going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So, But because I was into the PowerPoint at one point, but it kind of stifles me because I'm so animated and I got things to do, and I want the people to get in and let's enjoy and be a part of it. And I know both of y'all are going to do the same thing, make people engaging, because our people are more visual now because we're on social media and everything. But I want people to really, and I tell people all the time, I said, look, you don't have.
You don't have to finish that sentence.
I know. It's like save it for the event.
He's gonna come right back.
Yeah, he'll pull up.
Would there be classes? Would you be giving like a miniature class? Joshua, would you be giving a miniature class?
It's workshop mode. Like whenever I do my speaking engagements, they're usually interactive. Like I got something for you to try out right there, and in the moment, so you can see. Because I know the temptation to come to a lecture, feel good about, I heard some wonderful information, and then that's that. Nah, we gotta apply. We gotta practice it. We gotta try it. It's that curiosity. Like I was talking about, you should be playing with this. You should really be getting in here and figuring out, how can I make this work for me? And so some things. It's real basic stuff that we can do. Welcome back.
Good. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I wanted to say this to you, Joshua. It's so fascinating that you were saying math is everywhere, because even 2020, I realized people say words are spells, and I'm like, they're also equations. Does it add up?
Right. They are.
So that's when I fell in love with math. But I was like, hold up, let me get this first, and then I'm gonna get into the math. I got some books that I saved on numbers. Even this one right here.
Nice.
That's numerology.
That was already swallowed.
Which one?
Let me see it. Let's see it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I got that one. Yeah, that's a good book. That's by Leela. I think Leela. Who's that?
Faith Javon and Dusty Bunker. But you know who they take things from. Well, I'm very grateful that they put this into a readable situation. But I was just mentioning that I have a passion for numbers too, but I was putting that to the side, and it's just beautiful how this manifested this. And I think, had I not followed my own energetic scheduling and not trusted my gut and followed my, the signs in my astrology, then I wouldn't be here prepared. So, this is powerful stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Are you, Sister Ama? Are you in New York or are you elsewhere? Are you in New York City?
BX, yes, the Bronx.
Oh, you're in the Boogie Down. Okay.
Yeah,
I used to live in the Bronx. I know it. I'm in Brooklyn, but I used to live in the Bronx. And so is Empress Aisha's in the Bronx. Aisha's in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Yes. See, we out here.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I look forward to seeing and being in community. I'm really excited.
We can definitely meet up. We right out each other, so that's beautiful.
That's good.
Would you be selling any books during that day? Would you be selling any products?
I could.
Yeah, of course. You got access to a table. Yeah, you'll have space to sell. Yeah.
Okay. I tried. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll definitely have my math books with me.
I'm bringing my books too. So the box just came, so I'm definitely gonna bringing my books. Just the one, the Numerovation for mental stability. So yeah, everybody got to sell on their table. You know what I'm saying? We can do that.
Yeah, I'll bring a limited supply because these are limited edition copies. So
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll do
I
that.
just have mine. I had a limited edition for my edition. Limited edition, and I just ran out of those. So I was like, okay. That was we're gonna have a long table for people to come to our table because we're trying to limit the space, so we'll have one long table for us where we can all set up and people can just come straight to us right at our table, and if they want to talk to us, whatever, engage, like how Dr. Africa used to set up his long table, we'll have that just like that for us. Okay. So people can engage with us and talk to us and all that stuff. So, family, I want to thank y'all. It is now 1 minute before 9. I want to thank both of you for coming out. And I want to remind everybody, family,
This is going to be a very fun event. As you can see, Sister Ama, Brother Joshua. I'm telling Empress Aisha to come out, but I know she has her daughter's birthday happening. I did want her to help me co-host a little and have some fun, but if she can't make it, don't worry, sis. I want you to take care of have fun with your daughter on her birthday, because that's a special day for her, her solar return.
I've told her that. I've told her I would love for us to come out to Brooklyn to meet you all. I say I want you to meet your future your tutor Joshua Sarah, and I wanted her to meet Sister Ama, and I want her to see you again. And I thought that would be a beautiful new beginnings for her.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
tell us about that. We make sure I'll shout out for her birthday.
We'll celebrate her real well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to bring her, but she's feeling like, what? I'm like, well, it's my birthday too, you know.
That's right.
It's your birthday. That's right. Her birthday. Yes.
So I deserve
something. Her birthday.
Hey, I wish every mother would throw that on us. Every mother should say that.
That's my birthday.
My mother does.
My birthday.
She don't let me forget, and I love it though.
Well,
but let's remind everybody, this coming May the 30th, Math is God's Autobiography. Can you read it? With myself, King Simon, doing numerovation for activation, Sister AmaAkata doing energetic scheduling and much more, and Brother Joshua Sarah doing mathematics makes genius. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause for being in the building. Let's give them a round of applause for being in the building. Yes. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. I see why you brought the sister in. Yeah. Great job. Great job. Great job.
You are so sweet.
Any last words from both of you, please? Any last words from both of you?
I'm in pure gratitude to be in this space and to grow from this space. And I look forward to meeting everyone in person and all the new people that are watching come through, come true. And love's waiting. Yeah.
Come true.
Come true.
Yes.
Yeah, come true. Not just through. Come true.
True. True and honest. Yeah.
I want to just welcome everybody, you know, whether you're going to be in the space with us or virtual, you know, we are doing some important work with this kind of stuff. We are rebranding, rebuilding, revitalizing our consciousness about how our world should be set up and built from the ground up. You know what I mean? So, you know, so we don't keep doing these same loops and marches and protests that don't go nowhere. We got to figure out the mathematics that'll get us the right equation. So, yeah, you know, it's an honor to be working with some of these brilliant people who are doing the work and converting it into usable tools for us, man. So I'm looking forward myself to being in the midst of the greatness.
That's right. That's right. And I just want to remind people that, you know, if you want to support Sister Ama, please, you see her information right here. Her email is up here. Her IG is up here. Her link tree is up here. And her Cash App. Show us some love because it's energy work. Cash App is about this energy work also. It's all energetic. That's how we do it. And then if you want to support Joshua, all of his information is right here. Of course, his website, of course, his IG, his Twitter, and of course, his Facebook and his Cash App and PayPal is right here also. Show them some love because it's all about spreading love. And of course, I got to bring up Empress Aisha more. Remember, our beautiful Empress here, my co-host, this sister here. Make sure you spread love, @womillion_adornment, her email and her Cash App. Spread love that way and give her that love. You know what I'm saying? And of course, family, you know how I do. Bang! All y'all have to do is spread love, spread love. The Brooklyn way. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna spread love the Brooklyn way all the time. Once again, I want to thank y'all, man. Thank y'all very much once again. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. We gotta have you back on again, especially Joshua's a regular, but Ama, we gotta have you again, okay? Definitely.
Yeah, we in communication. That's what's up.
Okay, we did. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. All right. Have a good evening. All right.
Peace.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Before this thing cuts off, I think my darn computer's messing up again. Here we go again. There we go. All right. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, my dear Empress Aisha. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes. She said, yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna be the special. I mean, the perfect. It's not the triangle. What's that? The three.
Yeah, that's triangle is a 3. That's right.
Another word.
Oh, you mean the what you call it? Yeah, I know the word is always.
Y'all gonna be perfect. Y'all gonna be perfect.
Yeah. It's gonna be a triangle.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be a vortex open that day. So I'm glad if you can make it, that'll be beautiful. That'll be beautiful. You and your daughter to come on out and spread love. Everybody want to hit me up on Cash App, please do not lose Super Chat. Use Cash App. Spread love by Cash App. The love gift by Cash App. And of course, just want to remind people in the month of June, those that don't know June, we got Kaba Kamene coming in. We got Miss Keys. We got Mama Oracle coming in. We got King Randall coming in. Amen Ra Valentine coming in. Zion Lex and more. So we're going to be doing it in the month of June, high-bodied, hard-bodied, and strong. And this coming weekend, we got the one and only Nadine J. Barton coming in, Chief Petty Officer in the Navy, multi-publishing author and trauma survivor. And then we're going to be in the Wednesday, we're going to have Susie Q, a.k.a. Shireen, Black-owned and operated acting and modeling agency from out of Montreal, Canada, and the disco diva herself. And then we're going to be spreading some love on one of our sponsors, the one, the only Better Health Shop. I spoke to her today just so she could get through her nervousness because she never really done this before. So I'm just going to help her out. We're going to help her expose and let this new energy of her come out because she's born on the 12th. She can do this. All she has to do is just speak and stop holding it in, and she'll be all right. I got her. I told her I got her. I told her I got that. All right. And then, of course, this is happening on the 30th. This is happening on May the 30th, live and direct. May the 30th, we're going to be doing this once again. And so let me start promoting some of these sponsors so people can know. Of course, this is the one, the only Better Health Shop. Make sure you go to our Etsy account. That's betterhealth.etsy.com, and our 1-800 number is 1-800-820-7822. Now, she got the burdock root on sale right now. She says it's going like crazy. Also, she got sour sap. She got the monatomic gold, the colloidal silver, all of that on her website. She told me it's going crazy on the website. She's so happy that she decided to advertise. And like I tell most advertisers, I say, look, advertisement doesn't cost, it pays. That's what I learned in the radio world years ago, over 20 years ago. Advertisement doesn't cost, it pays. And so that's what I like. If you want to advertise on my show, please contact me at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And don't forget, if you want to buy these books, all 4 of my books at linktr.ee/King Simon the Numerovator. That's linktr/King Simon the Numerovator. We're definitely there. And of course, let's go to before I don't know if she went in the background, but support my son. Big up to my son all the time. Make sure you go to his links also. And then we're coming to our dear sister. Her links is coming up right now. Make sure you support her beautiful stuff. This is it right here. Tell them about it, girl. Tell them about it.
Okay, my sisters, this is 1 million adornments. It's based around floral earrings. That is my signature, making floral earrings. And they represent the goddess in you, the empress in you. So just hit me up under 1 million adornments, 1 million _ adornments. That's the IG at Instagram. So do that.
That's right. Or you can email her, and they definitely could pay through Cash App for her stuff. That's for sure.
You can do that.
Yes, definitely could do that. So enough respect. Believe me, I've been walking on the street with this sister, and people stopped her. I'm telling you, and that was just my first time walking with her with the earrings. And when we went to that event, people was buying earrings from her. So it was like, so she whipped it out. She might as well took out a table and said, "Pop, pop, pop." You see what you got? You see what you want? When you see what you want? So big up to her. She know how to make this money. That's what I like about her. She know how to make this money. She just need to just go ahead and stretch forth her light. So it is what it is. I know what it is. Also, if you want that real estate, boom, this sister can help you. She can consult you and give you some guidance. Text her at 347-866-1153. That's 347-866-1153. Also, one of my teachers, Lloyd Strayhorn. Make sure you enroll in his class. He is the world-renowned astronumerologist. Don't you get it twisted. So make sure you go to his website, get his books, order his books, but take his class before you take my class coming up. Oh, believe me, before you get my class, make sure you take his class, because he's going to give you the basics, and he's going to get you the intermediate. But I'm going to go straight into Numerovation, the Bath method, which is my own method that is coming up, and the downloads that I've been receiving, girl. Woo, man. I don't even know how to put it on paper nowadays. So I got to just put it on the board and just have fun with the people and just teach. You know what I'm saying? So, but also support pedalwise.com. Big up to pedalwise.com. My girl, my good friend, Dr. MJ in the mother flipping building. Make sure you go to her website. That's pedalwise.com. Use the 10% off coupon code KING2021. That's KING2021. Show love via that. She got some great products. And if you want to do a numerovation session with me, a numerovation consultation session, please text me your full name and date of birth, 347-496-1022. Remember, numerology is applied mathematics. If you apply it, it will guide you. And if you live outside of the United States, one more time, if you live outside of the United States, use WhatsApp, and we will set up the appointment via WhatsApp, and more likely we'll do it over Zoom or StreamYard, phone call, and then make it happen. You can also pay via PayPal at paypal.me/King Simon, because a lot of y'all in the people outside of the United States can't use Cash App, because that's more of a American thing. So it's all right. You can use PayPal. PayPal is all over the world, like Uber, I heard. You know what I'm saying? And also, we got to do this content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Just want to always cover yourself. I think that's why also the Phil Valentine lecture is still up, because it's private, but you know, you never know. But I make sure you always got to get your content. So those that are planning on setting up your own YouTube channel, always just Google up content disclaimer, and they will send you all the different pictures and links to content disclaimer, so you can at least cover your backside. Cover your backside when you're doing stuff, especially on social media, and always cover yourself, family. I learned that in the radio world, and believe me, I've been on radio since 1989 as an artist and then a radio personality. So I know the game. I'm gonna have to teach this one day. I'm gonna have to teach it, because y'all don't know the buzzwords. Y'all don't know what y'all saying out there that will be held against you in a court of law. Let's be real. So I'm just letting you know that I might want to teach that with Star from Star Report. I'm gonna see if he wants to do a workshop, an online not free, but a workshop on the ins and outs of radio broadcast. Because Star was top of the line, and I was on the AM dial, top of the line, doing my thing on the AM. So he was on the FM, but he knows his stuff. So no matter what people feel about Star from Star and Buck Wild, he knows his stuff, and him and I are good friends for many years. So before we finish, I want to big up my brother Delbert Blair. Boom. Wait a minute. You didn't see, I got the new book. I got Paul Mooney's book, girl. Oh, yeah. I got his DVD, and he signed it for me. I mean, his CD, and he signed it for me, called Race. But he didn't have his book at that time, but I finally got it in the mail today. It came this morning, and I'm reading it. It is funny with him and Richard Pryor. Hilarious, man. It's just stimulating me, because sometimes when you're doing lectures or you're doing, I tell people all the time, Polite does this also. He watches his favorite comedian, and then he implements his style in the lecture. So Dave Chappelle is one of his favorite comedians, so you might see him put that type of style in there. Like Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor and people like Dave Chappelle are my favorite comedians, so I'll put that style and have a little fun with it, and do what I have to do to make the audience have fun. So that's why I like to have fun on the mic. When I'm behind that mic, I can do no wrong. I'm that microphone pro. I said it in my book, No Promotion is Bad Promotion. I tell people, boy, I love that mic. And I used to be afraid of it until I overcame the fear. And that's why everything you want, family, is on the other side of fear. Everything you want Let me clap it. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. You know, it's like being in the street. I'm going to whoop that. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Please get that through your head and make it happen in your life before you drop dead. Let's keep it moving. All right. So before we move on to the prayer time, make sure you go to Dr. Delbert Blair's website, please. That's www.themetacenter2.com, www.themetacenter2.com, supporting his legacy. Big up to Tony and the whole staff over there at the Meta Center, still keeping that legacy going. They got all the products, all the books, all of his books that he wrote before he transitioned. They had to try, he wanted them to transcribe these 4 books. And I know they got more to come out because Dr. Blair did so much within 50 years of doing his work as far as a metaphysics teacher. And so you ready for the prayer, beautiful sister?
Yes.
You know, say it twice, so I don't have to repeat it, but you say it twice. You know what to do. You know, so the people in the back can hear. All right. Prayer time, family. Prayer time. Let's get ready for prayer time. Go ahead, sister.
Deep breath in, family. Just give thanks. Deep breath. And exhale. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth in your love now. Give thanks. One more time for the people in the back. All right, then, let's do this collectively so we can send this vibration out together. Please, universal creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our minds, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth in your love now.
Asheo, Asheo, Asheo. Thank you, beautiful. I'm going to talk to you after. So, you know, as I put you in the backstage, we're going to do what we got to do, have this meeting. But family, thank Empress Aisha Moore. Please support my beautiful sister, my wifey from another lifey. It is what it is. She's another lifey wifey. And she knows that too. Look at that. So big up to her, enough respect to her. And make sure sister give the children a group hug for me. Give them a group hug. And when if your daughter and yourself is coming, I'll make sure I have a present for her when she comes to the store also, so we can show her that love. Okay? All right. All right, sister. Well, give her a round of applause, family. Give her a round of applause. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Get ready to get on out. Woo! Get ready to get on out of here. Take a step to the rear. King Simon is out of here. Oh, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy, Lord of mercy. Take a step in the rear, get the hell out of here. King Simon is out of here, Lord. Take a step in the rear, get the hell out of here. King Simon is out of here, Lord. Yo, family, it's good to see y'all. Good to be up there participating. Make sure you like, share. And don't forget, this coming Sunday, boom, we got Nadine Barton coming in. This coming Wednesday, we got the one, the only Shireen, Susie Q coming in. This coming, of course, Saturday. After that, next Saturday, we got this Better Health Shop coming in. And don't forget the Mage lecture that we got coming up big time. It's going to be off the hook, off the hizzle for shizzle at Nicholas, Brooklyn. 25 in advance, $30 at the door. We're going to have fun, believe that. And in the month of June, woo, look here, common name, Miss Keys, not Alicia Keys, but Miss Keys, coming in with the pampering stuff. Mama Oracle is going to be here from out of Canada. King Randall is going to be out here, the entrepreneur from out of Albany, Georgia, the man who's setting up shop for the children. Brother Amen Rob Valentine, Dr. Valentine's son, actor, dance choreographer, author, all that good stuff. Zion Lex is coming in also. We're going to confirm all of that. And I'll be in Georgia around the 20th for Father's Day lecture. So if you're going to be in Georgia, I will be at the Altar Candy with Blue Pill and the whole family out there. And I think I'm going to be in Stone Mountain doing a lecture also. So trying to confirm what times the same day, because I'm going to be bouncing from one place to another or we might cancel one and just do the altar candy and keep it moving. But big up to Jasmine Little, big up to Blue Pill, big up to the altar candy crew, and everybody like you, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth. We love you, family. King Simon is out of the building. Lot of mercy, lot of mercy, lot of mercy. Please support carbonated or carbon reality or carbon royalty via Cash App and PayPal. I'll see you. Be safe. Peace.